Now, there is a further movement. The incarnate dual power shall open God's door, eternal supermind, touch earthly time. Now, this is the futuristic. After the firstborn race has come into existence here, then there could be the beginning of the supernal race, and then the dual power, Satyavan and Savitri. Dual power, Satyavan and Savitri. The power to bring down God upon earth, the power to lift earth to God. That's the dual power. Bring down God upon earth, one aspect, to lift earth to God. The dual power, their coming together, is perfectly symbolized in Shivandu's symbol, triangle, the descending triangle and the ascending triangle. And they are coming together and meeting and forming a square, a perfect manifestation. That is what the dual power really means. In fact, that is the full significance of Shivandu's symbol. With the avatar, with the divine himself present in this creation. The incarnate dual power shall open God's door, eternal supermind, touch earthly time. When this firstborn has appeared, the superman shall wake in mortal man. Now, there is a little confusion, at least in our way of understanding. Superman could mean someone belonging to the intermediate race, someone belonging to the Superman proper, that is supramental race, that is the Gnostic being. The true Superman is one who belongs to the Gnostic being. The true Superman, the one who belongs to the Gnostic being, Gnostic race. So this Superman need not necessarily mean yet the Gnostic being, shall wake in mortal man and manifest the hidden demigod because of the dual power working here. The Superman shall wake in mortal man and manifest the hidden demigod, or grow into God light and God force, revealing the secret deity in the cave. So, either he will wake or he will grow. He will wake in mortal man or he will grow in mortal man and reveal. Yeah. Now, my clever puzzle is how come the Supreme himself not sure what is going to happen? Why this or for him? He should say this will happen or this will happen. Why is he keeping hanging? Why is he keeping hanging? But then he let him say so. Yeah.
One part is doing this, the other part is doing that.
Yeah, well, actually, what you say is true. In fact, that way, this or has to be understood in a different sense. It is not an alternative. If both are going to happen, then this versus this, they are not alternatives. That he shall wake or he shall grow. It is not or. You see, it is not an alternative for waking or of growing. If both have to happen. I think this art, the knowledge of this art is purposely held back. The knowledge of this art, what is going to happen, whether he is going to wake or whether he is to grow, that knowledge is held back. That knowledge is not given fully yet, you see. Not that he is not certain in his mind, but the knowledge of it is given back. Why it is held back? Because it is nature, the process of evolution, of bringing out this possibility which has to be worked out through the process of nature. He is not going to impose upon nature or upon anybody else at all. If you respond, if this happens, if that happens, if you are receptive to all those things, then there you are. Now that depends upon how you are going to respond to those possibilities, and therefore he is holding back that knowledge, or you have to prepare yourself. Who is going to prepare yourself for that? Again, poor Savitri. She has to prepare nature or whatever it is. She has to work here all those things. Through your many human births, she has to prepare. He said earlier, through many human lives, you have to prepare the whole thing. How you prepare, how things happen, it is that which is going to determine these two things. And the mother says also in the agenda, in her diary notes, that knowledge is not given. That knowledge is not given. What is going to happen? She says that knowledge is not given. Why it is not given? Because things have to work themselves out. He is not going to impose upon you. You have to open out more and more to the divine possibilities. And the divine possibilities will show then what is going to happen. You see. So in other words, the entire thrust is that it should happen from below, not from above, down, pushed down below. You see. The Superman shall wake in mortal man and manifest. See, Superman shall wake in mortal man. This Superman shall wake in mortal man is not this forerunner. Shall wake in mortal man and manifest the hidden demigod, or grow into God light and God force, revealing the secret deity in the cave. You have to build up within yourself the inner being. Unless that inner being is built in God light and God force, nothing can happen. New man cannot come here unless you first create him in the subliminal, very close to your soul. The way the mental being was created within, in the same manner, the supramental, the Gnostic being has to be first built within. Then only he can come and manifest. So, grow into God light and God force, revealing the secret deity. In other words, it is the psychic being which will then manifest through that personality which has been established in the inner being, in the inner world. You see, within us. You see, that is necessary. So it is that within which has to happen. It can be imposed also from above, but that is not going to help much. You see. The Superman shall wake in mortal man and manifest. See, in other words, what is going to happen in time, whether this will happen or this will happen, that has been held back from the process of time. Yet, time has to work out. In any case, whether it happens this way or it happens this way, when it happens, then shall the earth be touched by the Supreme. Whether you grow within or whether you wake, it wakes in you, whether it is waking or whether it is growing. That is in a way immaterial. But when one of these things do happen, then shall the earth be touched by the Supreme. His bright unveiled transcendence shall illumine the mind and heart and force the life and act to interpret His inexpressible mystery, a heavenly alphabet of divinity's signs. See, then shall, see, when one of these things has happened, then shall, this is important, then shall the earth be touched by the Supreme, etc., etc. And what will happen? To interpret his inexpressible mystery in a heavenly alphabet characters, the rudiments, the elements, the basic things, the alphabet of divine life, the essentials in a heavenly alphabet. So it is the beginning of the appearance of divinity. These are the signs, divinity is sign. So alphabets are the divinity signs. Means it is the initial process by which things will start happening, touched by the Supreme, unveiled, transcendental, illumined. The book will start opening out and then you can read. So this is the beginning. You have just started learning the ABC of things. You see, with that, you see, this is what it means, you see. The ABC of things, alpha, beta. A heavenly alphabet or divinity's signs. His living cosmic spirit shall enring, annulling the decree of death and pain, erasing the formulas of the ignorant with the deep meaning of beauty and life's hidden end. The being ready for immortality, his regard crossing infinity's mystic veil, bring back to nature her early joy to live, the metered heartbeats of a lost delight, the cry of a forgotten ecstasy, the dance to the first world creating bliss, the dance to the first world creating bliss, the bliss which was there at the moment of creation of this world. When it kind of burst out and the joy with which it spoke out, came out, it is that joy which will be repeated kind of thing in this unfolding now. Then shall, you see, this is then, no? So this is also a part of the thing. See, first he says here, then shall the earth be touched by the Supreme. Same way, then shall the living cosmic spirit enring the being ready for immortality. Then shall the living cosmic spirit enring the being ready for immortality. That is how he is elaborating now how this touch is going to develop, appear. Then his living cosmic spirit enring the being ready for immortality. And of course, there are further details. His regard crossing infinity's mystic waves, bring back to nature her early joy to live, the metered heartbeats of a lost delight, the delight which was lost in the whole process, it will come back, you see. The cry of a forgotten ecstasy, the ecstasy which was there, out of which it has come, but in the whole process of evolution and evolution so far, it was forgotten. It will be recouped, it will be recaptured, it will be regained, you see. And it will be the dance of the first world creating bliss, you see.